This process was so dubious. I was running all across the country to get these papers notarized and authenticated. Hello and welcome back. As I discussed last time on my channel, to apply with EF and to be accepted, they look for your passport, your degree, and also your TEFL. And if you don't have a TEFL, upon accepting the job, they will provide the courses for you. TEFL is teaching English as a foreign language, and this course basically gives you a rundown on how to lesson plan, classroom management, and also teaching different age kids in the same group and how to handle that. Once you accept the job, the school will need the main documents, which is your degree, scanned in and sent in, your passport, scanned in and sent in, your school will have your TEFL after you finish the course. They'll need a headshot about the size of your passport, which you can usually get in Kinko's, FedEx, or at your local post office, and also they need you to get a criminal background check. Upon getting all these documents scanned and sent in, you'll have to get a copy of your background check and also get a copy of your degree. Now, once these are copied, you have to get these notarized by your local office. I went to my bank, and after they're notarized by your local office, you have to get it notarized by your state secretary. Lucky me, my background check was done in Arizona, but my degree was from Georgia. So I had to drive all the way to Georgia just to get it notarized by the Secretary of State. Now, once you have your degree and your background check notarized on the local level and on your state level, now it's time to get them authenticated by the Chinese embassy. There are only 6 embassies: DC, New York, Chicago, Texas, San Francisco, and LA. So depending on where your background check is done and depending on where your degree is, you'll have to go within those jurisdictions. And I'll show you the chart. If you were lucky like me and your degree is different from where your background check was, you had to go across the world like I did, which was a lot of fun. So my degree is in Georgia, so I had to go to get my papers done in Texas, and then my background check was in Arizona, so I had to go all the way to California. And you would think the process is fast. You submit your papers and they give them back to you, but no, you have to wait 3 days up to 5 days. And of course they have you can get it faster, but you know it comes with a fee. So the website is My Chinese Visa, and you'll go to services and you go down to document authentication. There you will fill out a paper and just take it with you to the consulate. And also here are the jurisdictions. So you have New York and all the places that fall under New York's jurisdiction: Washington, Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. After you get these 2 documents authenticated, then the school will send you an invitation letter. You'll take your authenticated documents plus your invitation letter and your passport and all the other papers that you had to deal with. You will have to go back to the Chinese embassy again and sign up for your work visa. You will go to the Chinese consulate within the jurisdiction of your background check, and you can use the 2 services provided. They have 2 online services provided, but of course it comes with a fee. I think it's like $150 for your work visa, and you have to send in all your documents, your passport, so you really have to have trust in order to do those. And I did, because I had so much running around to do. I did go all the way to Georgia for my background check. No, I went all the way to Georgia for my degree, and I went all the way to California for my background check. But I didn't have time to go to Texas, and then also for my work visa, it was just not that much time. So I did use the service, it went really well, and all of my documents came back fast, probably like a week later. And so I would recommend that for anyone. So next week I'll be talking about my flight and my first week in China.